Let's talk about the story nobody seems to want to talk about today, and that's this major blackout that happened in New Jersey that had affected 30,000 customers, mainly in Somerset County. This is what I have, my screenshots that I took earlier. And this was the outage right here around Menhib Township, Gladstone, this whole general area here. You can see this is definitely a transmission-related blackout that happened, maybe related to Substation. And now I just found out that this is also affecting New Jersey Transit as well. That's right, the Morris and Essex lines. The Gladstone rail service is suspended in both directions between Summit and Gladstone due to local utility issues. And I also have it on the New Jersey Transit website. So local utility issues, that's JCP&L again. They are unbelievable. Their substation sounds like something happened with one of their substations again. Maybe another fire, but you know, the media is out to lunch on this. News12 New Jersey, nothing. NJ.com, nothing. New Jersey 101.5, nothing. And I've Googled it. Nobody is covering this. The only article I could find is in Patch. I don't know. This is why I can't stand Donald Trump. But when he said the media sucks and he called them fake news, well, he had a point there. Because this is a major story and the media is completely out to lunch. This is the only article I could find in the Patch about this. And it affected more than 12,000 people. It affected 30,000 people, but it says here 12,000 residents without power in the Basking Ridge area. The outage is affecting JCP&L customers in Basking Ridge, Bernardsville, Bedminster, Far Hills, and Peapack, and Gladstone, like you saw on the map right there. A power outage is impacting more than 12,000 JCP&L customers in the Basking Ridge area. JCP&L is reporting the following outages as of 5:45 p.m. on Tuesday. Bedminster, so it's listing all the areas here that are out of power. And JCP&L, the cause is pending an investigation, and they say power restoration around 7:30 p.m. Now the power has been restored. We can go to the JCP&L outage map and look there, and you'll see that it has been restored for the most part. Let's go over there and see. Yeah, it's mostly been restored. However, New Jersey Transit is still suspended. So it sounds like something happened at a substation. And the question is where? What substation did it happen at? I don't know. But again, Morris and Essex lines is suspended. It says here, four posts. Is Lakeland Cross line, you know what I mean? And it's just saying use NJ Transit ABC to get to these areas, and this has been going on now. This started when the power outage happened, and it's still suspended. So Gladstone Branch has been suspended almost since the afternoon. And where the hell is the media? Where the hell is the goddamn media? I mean, I'm just frustrated. You go to the city stations, they're not covering it either. No, nobody's covering it. Nobody is covering this. What is wrong with the goddamn media in this country? At least in New York. I don't understand why you're not covering this. This is affecting a lot of people. You know, people lost power. People are stranded. How do you not cover this? So we're going to look here, and it may be involving this substation. I can only guess at this point because this is around the area here. And there's a substation here you can see here that serves NJ Transit as well as the general area. So I'm thinking this is where the problem was, somewhere in. You can get a look at this substation. They really don't have a good street view of it, but it's right in here. You can sort of see it in there. There's the train station, and unfortunately Google doesn't have a street view. Yeah, you can sort of see the substation right here. Maybe there was a fire at one of the substations. You know, they're not reporting on it. They're not letting us know what the hell is going on. You know, I expect this from Long Island, but to see this also happening in New Jersey, it really shows how bad the media is in this country. They just don't want to cover what affects the average person. And this is affecting a lot of people right now. So the Gladstone Branch, which I'm not too familiar with NJ Transit, but this part of the Morris and Essex lines is suspended right now. I don't know if they even have bus service to this area that people can use. But yeah, this whole area here was affected by this. I can just show you the power lines here in a little bit here. Let's go a little further back. Show you what the stuff looks like that they're using. It's not great, let me tell you. This is the Gladstone branch right here. So all these stations, Basking Ridge, service is suspended on all these stations. Lyons, Millington, Sterling, all these stations are, not only do you have no service, but you also have no power in this area as well. So let's see, take a look and see the lovely transmission infrastructure that we have here from JCP&L. Oh, here you go. So, yeah, that's what you have. So, apparently, it's either a failure of this transmission line here or a substation problem. It leads me to believe that there was some issue with the substation. The JCP&L has a habit of having substation fires, and this is probably what wound up happening, but it's being covered up in the media, I guess. I don't know. Maybe JCP&L is paying off the media to cover this up. I don't know, but, you know, it's my duty to talk about it. So, yeah, you know, this is a mess. This is a mess right now. Take a look at these power lines that they use, too. I mean, yeah. This is the power lines that they use. I don't think the problem was the power lines, but whatever the case is, that transmission line also provides power to the trains on this line. And so that's why when they say local utility issues, that's JCP&L, like their local utility issues. And there really is, I'm calling on Governor Murphy. This JCP&L really needs to be investigated because they're having way too many problems. It's only going to get hotter in New Jersey. They're not ready to deal with any of it. Probably heat related, probably a substation fire. And unfortunately, this is the only article I can find. Really, media, all of you, at News 12, New Jersey 101.5, NewJersey.com, all the broadcast stations in New York City, you all should be ashamed of yourself for not covering this. This is a major story that affected a lot of people on a very uncomfortably hot and humid day, and you should have covered it. It really does show that the media is controlled and bought and paid for by the rich. They don't care about us. They don't care about the average person.